Hey everybody! I'm glad to be back. It's only been one day, and hopefully some of you will be here and that were there yesterday and for the mystery card. And if you missed the mystery card, be sure to check out my website. You can watch that at any time, and you can make your own card using that design, and it should be pretty fun. My cards came out really cool. I can't tell you what they look like because if I did, that would spoil the mystery. So you'll have to go figure it out yourself. But I give a lot of clues. So a lot of tips, I guess, because I give you 7 clues, technically. So be sure if you are here to say hi on the comments if you can. I know people who don't have a Facebook account can't comment, I believe, but they can still watch it. So hopefully we have some of them too. Yay, it's James. Well, hopefully more people join us. I know people know that I'm often running behind, so maybe they just figured, you know, they would pick me up when they had a minute. So I know if I had more time to spend on this, I bet I could make this really something. So hey Julie, glad you're here. Thank you. Hopefully we'll have, yeah, like I said, more people coming soon, but I've been working on this most of the afternoon, and it's been a long day already, and it's only Tuesday. So but I have 2.5 ideas. One's a super simple stamping card, so I feel like I'm cheating you by doing that, but you know, I can sort of, you know, everybody has a different style or different tolerance, I guess, of details, I guess, maybe on the cards. There's casual stampers who are maybe beginners, or they're just like, I just like doing this a little bit. And then avid stampers who are something sort of a medium level, intermediate, and then artfully avid, I believe is the term. So that's for some of us who've been stamping. I really like those fancy cards, those cards that, you know, you only send to special people because it took so long to make. So yeah, sometimes we do need a super simple card. And the one I'm going to show you is super simple and easy and quick and classy, I think, in my humble opinion. So, all right, well, hopefully we'll have some more people join us. And, you know, in the meantime, I will put you down so you can see my tabletop. Okay. So, first of all, we're going to be using Plentiful Plants. Oh, my table's crooked. No, everything's crooked. All right, there we go. So, let's see. I have Plentiful Plants, and then these got a little bit all over the place, but and I don't even know if they're all here, to be honest, but they're all around somewhere. There's a lot of dies that coordinate with this, and one of the reasons I'm doing this right now is because right now, until May 2nd, here, maybe I'll put that down here. May 2nd is when the new catalog is the last day for the old catalog, when these are 10% off because it's bundled. These two are going to be in the new catalog, but they're going to be separate, and so you won't be saving 10%. So, you know, I like to share cost savings. This is one. All right. So if this is something you've really wanted for a while, this might be the time. Just putting that out there. Yay, Jill's here too. And did I say hi to Nancy too? Who was there? Someone else? James, Julie, Nancy, and Jill. Yay, you guys are the best. You really are. I think I'll keep you guys as friends. All right, so let's get started. Let's do that super simple card. All right, so, oh, and by the way, yeah, so the bundle is 53, but, or the separately, they're 53, and maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's about 10%. So now it's $47.50. Okay. So first of all, I just realized I did not cut the one. Yes, I did. Well, sort of. I've been, like I said, playing around for hours, and it's sometimes when I have, you know, a creative session, I spend more time looking at things and thinking about things, and then like the last 45 minutes scurrying around trying to actually do it. So, all right, so basically I have a white half sheet of paper or cardstock folded, and then this is slightly smaller, 4 inches by 5 1/4. All right, and I just wanted a little something. You could do this without, I'll show you one that I did it without it, and it seemed a little on the plain side. So that was just one simple way to jazz it up. You know, really, it's just another layer completely. All right, so just realized I did not clean that one stamp. Now I have put both of these stamps on the same block. So, but one's on one side and the leaves are on the other. So if you have a shortage of blocks, like I do when I do lots of projects at the same time, you can do that. And I'm right-handed, so this is why I did it this way. I had the bulk of it as a handle, if you will, and then I can organize this, or arrange it, I guess. Not organize, that was kind of a weird word, but and that way. So what we're going to use for this one is Mossy Meadow and Cinnamon Cider. This is one of the last weeks that we can do that. I like this color. It's definitely grown on me. And then black. Okay, so this is really pretty basic here. So I'm going to stamp the Cinnamon Cider, kind of a terracotta pot. Okay, and then stamp the leaves. And then that's going to go right there. Okay. I hope nobody's blinked. Oh, and Mom's here too. Awesome. Well, good thing you're here because this card is almost done. And I just started. Okay. See how that's... Here, I'm going to put these away before I get myself all inky. Although I may do this on the last, may use these on the last one. Okay. And then I'm going to put this, I thought about raising it up. That is certainly an option, but I'm going to just make it flat, like layer on top of layer. Okay. Okay, and then one more thing, because I always have a non-paper embellishment. And I had them here. Yep, I had them here so that I wouldn't lose it. By the way, the hello is from the Biggest Wish stamp set, which I believe is staying. All right, and then here we have our brushed brass butterflies. Say that many times quick. That is going to be hard. So, oh, that is a really short pin. That one's sticky. Boy, I can't win. You know what? I should just use my take your pick tool, right? I could use the spatula thing, or this is the putty side. All right, and that I'll do this one. Yeah. And I can just put that a little butterfly right on top. See? That was quick, right? That was easy. Very basic, but I think it still looks good. Really sweet and to the point. Oop, keep that on the screen. Okay. And there's, you know, you could do any of these plants. I just like that one basic one there. So this one was a cute pot too. I ended up stamping that in blue for the one card that I was like kind of in the middle of. All right, so that's one card. Now, the other one, this one is a little more complicated. What I ended up doing, I'm still hoping to be done with these relatively quick, because this is a big sub week and I had mystery card. I don't know what I was thinking. I do this all the time, or regularly, maybe not all the time, but mystery card last night, this tonight, tomorrow night, I have this big giant quarterly library trust meeting that I'm responsible for, all the stuff, all the 8 reports that had to be done. So I got that done finally, but the meeting is tomorrow night. And then I'm teaching sewing to the scouts on Thursday, teaching 30 scouts how to sew buttons and hems and to repair seams. Doesn't that sound like fun? I'm kidding. It'll be interesting. But yeah, and then Friday, let's see. Friday I might have a break, but then if I have my stamp camp, which by the way is April 30th, that's on Saturday, and if I have, right now I have 1 person. So if I have more people, I'm going to do $10 to make 2 cards. And you can actually, I have a PayPal link on my website if anybody's interested in this time. Thank you, Jill. You're the bestest. Honestly, you're so cool for getting us permission to have at the Silver Creek Church, which is her church, which is formerly Christ Community Chapel on Route 306. So email me if you're interested and don't want to use the PayPal link. And, you know, if we can get a group, I don't mind staying up a little later on Friday to get that done. So, all right, here we go. Right, so I have already run this through with these 2 rectangles from this is from the Rectangles Stitch Dies, okay? So it was the biggest one and the 3rd biggest one, okay? And I lined those up and ran it through a little bit at an angle so that it wouldn't make that horrible crunching sound. I'm sparing you from that because my Big Shot is not great condition and I'm saving up to get one of those fancy ones. So, all right, so then I have this. And then I also have Misty Moonlight, which is only around for another week, which is such a shame. I love this color. All right. So I thought I would use the inside, although on my sample card I had a completely different piece, but I already cut this out. So what I'm going to do though is we're going to use the blending brushes, okay, and how I do it so we don't get things too far off base is I have one for each color or color family-ish type thing. Where's the other one? Oh, duh, my Misty Moonlight's right here. All right, so I'm going to use Soft Succulent, Misty Moonlight, and honestly, we're going to use some Evening Evergreen here in a little bit. So, oh, good one. I already got blue on me. All right, so what I want to do is we'll do, this one was like really dark, so I'm going to actually tap it off a little bit and start off the edge and see if I can put it on more subtly. The one that I did before was like smudgy, which I wasn't thrilled with, but this one's coming out okay. I think that helped to get the majority of it off the edge there, right? Okay. And then I want to do the other side with Soft Succulent on this green. All right. Pretty. So pretty. All right, so there I have the background. So I'm going to do that with the blue up. All right, then, well, I could probably put, well, I'm gonna keep that open. All right, sorry. Okay, and then, let's see. Let me put this aside for the moment. We'll stamp everything while I got the paper out. Okay, so, oh, that was for a different one. All right, I have this kind of interesting, it's almost like a bowl, but what I ended up doing is cutting the bottom off. I'm going to do that with, if I do the third card that I have somewhat in my mind. All right, so I'm going to stamp that, and then, oh, that's right, this one. All right, I gotta wash that off because I'm gonna make it blue now. I'm gonna probably have to go back to brown again in a second. But here's blue. All right. Now, I'm not sure what happened to my die. That's this. So, but it's not that hard to cut out. Don't those look nice and rich? I really like that. All right, I'm gonna cut this in a second, but this I have a die for. See, and that's one of the handy things about having a coordinated die set, is then I have, I can cut it out quickly. All right, I'm gonna use Mini Cut and Emboss, which is over here on the floor. Just gonna get things ready here for a second. All right, and then I also, oh, actually I have to do one more thing before I do any cutting. All right, so let me check this. It's kind of close, maybe a bigger piece. Yeah, this will be okay. All right, so what I have is the soft succulent. All right, I'm gonna run that across. I'm gonna be die cutting something out of this so it doesn't matter too much if I got the smudges. Now I want it to be darker than this, so I'm gonna put a little more. This is the Evening Evergreen. Try to get that a little bit darker. Okay. Okay, it's okay. Now, all right, this is the soft succulent. I'm going to use these, James, I don't remember what we called these. They look like little grapes. Maybe that's part of the name. I can't remember. Sometimes things come to me, and other times it's like, really, really don't remember. So this, I'm kind of trying to make it so that it's different. It's not just your basic, I don't know, white behind it. It looked too boring when I did that. So this isn't a lot of improvement, to be honest, now that I see it, but I could make this a little bit darker. Okay. And then, oh, what I also did was, so I'm going to put this around, we'll cut that, but then I also made some, this is really cute, and it's nothing you stamp, it's just another die cut. And so you could put that here so that you have, the top part's going to be white and the bottom part's going to be the darker. Okay, so let's cut some of this out. Better move some of this I think we're done with this doing light. Okay, and then let's do our mini cut and emboss. All right, so I'm going to put that there. Okay, and this will go right around there. Actually, I was thinking about a different one now that I think about it. There's a more of a leafy looking one, but I kind of like how these are droopy for what we're going to do. Whoop. All right, so did Julie what? Hear what? What, that I really appreciate you? I think she already knows that. Jill, that's so funny. Maybe you're talking about something else though. All right, so here I have, oh, that's right. I do have one more. Thanks, sorry. I do need to use this hanging one. All right, I already have one cut out, but oh my God, I'm such a klutz here today. All right, but I want to show you what I did to kind of change it. All right, I'm sitting on my foot and it's falling asleep. So, all right, if you were another plate, where would you be? It was right here. Oh my gosh. This happened earlier and I was hoping I would get the Bermuda Triangle part out of the way, but no. Really? Well, guess what? I actually have a new set of cutting plates. So wherever that mysterious one went, I'm gonna use my new one. All right, so here I'm gonna stagger that a little bit. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna stagger that a little bit. Oh, come on. See, the one is bent, curved. That's part of it. So it's going to be there. Okay, now I think I'm done with that for now anyway. All right, so I have this this one here. All right. Okay, and I'm almost there. I'm gonna fussy cut this one because I don't know what happened to that guy. I'm pretty sure I had one, but I didn't look it up. But I am sure that this one came with this, and I just have too much going on. There's too much on this desk. Need a bigger area. Someday. All right, so here I have 2 pots, 2 plants. I actually have a couple other things here that I did ahead of time. I got 2 hanger things, and then I actually have more plants, but I don't know that I'll need them all. So maybe I'll do 2. All right. So what I want to do is, let's see, we can attach that. can do this. All right, so hopefully that is decent. And I'm going to put dimensionals, mini dimensionals on the back of this. That wasn't very even, but so I'm going to have this pop up a little. And thanks for your patience here. There's a lot of this. Okay, so this is going to go on there, but I'm not going to do it quite yet. All right. I just wanted to see if that's going to work. I think so. Somehow it seems like that's crooked, but I think that's the card problem, not the window part. All right, I'm gonna fuss with that too long to do anything with. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to put one of these behind. All right, and you know what? I'm gonna use my glue. Haven't used this in a little while, so hopefully, yeah, it's coming out. All right, I'm gonna just put this in some places. All right. Put that with it. Thought that fit a little bit better. Okay, and then this one doesn't fit so well. It's kind of too small, and then if it really sat in the right place, it would hang out on the bottom. So what I ended up doing was, first of all, I trimmed a little bit off the bottom. So, and this kind of makes a great little flat thing, which I'm planning to do in the next one. And then I want to make this smaller. Okay, so what I'm going to do actually is going to trim this off, and it's just going to have one hanger up here. All right, and I'll cut this off. Okay, so now this will fit much better. See how that works? That looks good. All right, so let's put okay. There, now I've got two hanging baskets. I'm going to have one a little bit higher than the other. Now let's give it some plants. All right, so this, I thought I could have it something sort of going off the front, some going off the back. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here. Okay, and then these can go something like that. Okay, so I'll put one on top of the other a little bit, and then put this Right, like that. There, doesn't it look good? Cool. Now I'm gonna pop these up too, so they're on the same level as that frame. And I have a little scrap left over of a bigger thing. I'll probably put another one there. And then let's do these full-size ones because I'm impatient these days. There. All right, so that'll go here and this will go here. Kind of the nice thing about having the inside out of it, I kind of like this almost just like that. But I want to put the words on it. And these words are a little bit on the bigger side. Of course, there's a lot of good words, and I could put one of these words too, or instead, that would work too. Where did it go? This, I'm using a little note with the biggest thanks. But, you know, some of these other ones would fit too. All right. I'm going to use soft succulent because that's what I used for the other plants. And put that down here. Okay. And like I said, this is kind of good right there. All right, but what I wanted to do is have this. And the reason I didn't glue that down is because this was going to be dangling up there doing nothing. So I'm making a loop. And actually I should cut that piece. I'm making a loop that's going to go through here. It's going to be like a bookmark ribbon type of thing. All right, so pull that through and I'll put these two tails through. That actually looks kind of cool, but I think I was gonna do that. All right, so this I want to make sure is underneath. You like each other. All right. Because that's going to go over there. And I don't know that I want to tie that on, but I want to at least hide the ends underneath. So I'll cut these relatively short. Okay, so this can be put down. And then this can go we'll do this. Yep. Am I still on the screen? All right. As usual, it was hot, or it was cold. Then I put my sweater on, and now I'm getting warmed up here. All right. So I'll put that right there. Okay, and then this can go right above it, and I'll put a little glue there after I take these off. Okay. All right. Now I do have that as a non-paper embellishment. I think I might actually do a white one here and there. Okay. So I don't want it to really stand out. I just want it to be there. Okay. So there you have it. So I made it so that the blue kind of balanced. So we had the blue down here, which contrasted with the green, and then with the blue back there. So then the green was on the top, but then it was subtly down here, so it balanced. So that was actually planned out. And I tried it with a couple different backgrounds, and that blue just really made those pots pop, and I liked how that looked. So that is my second card. How are we doing? 38. I don't know. This last one's not meant to be complicated. Actually, I'm going to... All right, so let's move that. So this is that cinnamon cider, which I forgot to check if it's actually available or not, but it was before. And then what I did was I cut a piece and I ran it through this embossing folder. Okay, whoop. And there's my little pot that I was telling you about. So this, I was going to write things on these so I remembered what the name of that is, but it kind of looks stucco, like painterly type of thing. So what I'm going to do is have that in the background, but what I wanted to have that some space down here to be able to put words, some skinny words, and I didn't get that. Let's do to a dear friend. Okay, so that I want to make sure I have room for. Yeah, that should be fine. All right, so let's just stamp this. Like I said, I don't want to be, you know what, I'm going to hold off on the words because I actually might want to stamp that in a different color the more I think about it. All right, you know what, maybe I'll set it up. All right, so I want that, and then I want to do, I liked that technique that I did with, kind of made it different background, different shades of that. You know what, I'm going to just use a big piece. C'est la vie, right? All right, so I'm going to use, oh, that's right, I want to use Mossy Meadow. You know what, I'm just going to use Mossy Meadow, and then if I have to do the edges, so be it. So I'm going to do that's one that I used for the first one. Okay, and where is it? I'm going to use all of these. I haven't used them all before. Maybe if I use black on this one, then I could read the black words. Because this is we went over this. This is not a knife plant, but I'm going to smudge that too. And then, so that will be for this plant. And then this will be for, I need the pot. Let's make that a brown pot. Or cinnamon cider, I should say. Okay, and then I also want to use that curved pot. Oh, I'm going to use this one too. That was the one I was going to try to use on a different one. There it is. Okay, I want to use this one for rich raspberry, because I thought this color combination would look really cool. Okay, and then I already stamped that, and then I need this one. So, oh, I'm getting ink on something. And then well, I don't think I got the second set of these. There's another set that looks like that, so I'm going to just go with this. And I'm also going to, just put some of that, a little bit. Okay, just so that we have a little bit of, I can spare. I don't have to do the edging. Okay. All right. All right. So I don't know if this will be the greatest one, but just something. So I'll do To a Dear Friend down here and put this away. Okay. Oh, guess what I found? Yep, it's always the way it is. Disappears for a couple minutes and then, boom, it's back. All right, so I was afraid of that. It might not fit. So, all right. Ooh, we got some more people? Great. All right. I might be able to get at least those. All right, so let me move that. All right, I'm gonna need that. This one goes here. This one goes here. And then that one, yep. Sorry. There. Okay. Okay. So there I've got that one, that, and that. Pretty good, huh? All right, let me do the two pots, and then we can assemble. Oh, actually, just the one pot, because I don't know what happened to the die for that. All right, get that out of the way. So here's my pots. Here's the blue one. We'll go with that. Yeah, I don't know if I want that one. Maybe I'll make that other one after all. This last one, oops. So I usually put my extra pieces for this that I'm not using. I can put them in there. Okay, so here, and then Mossy Meadow. I'm gonna do a little smudge so I don't have to do the edges. Well, maybe I will do the edges and I could do it in the brown. And then okay. Oh, I got it backwards. Get to do this lefty. All right, so this made me think kind of rustic, or kind of like New Mexico, some kind of warm climate, unlike Ohio, because we had really nice weather and now we're in the 50s or 40s even. I think it might even be going under 30 tonight or tomorrow. I can't remember. Okay, so I did get this little sponge dauber out, and I think I will do the edges a little bit. So kind of, not unlike the card I did last night, that kind of made it look a little bit, I don't know, crispy. All right, so that makes it not stand out as much. I'm just going to make it bring the color in. Maybe that was more than I needed. But this will make it blend into the background a little bit. And I didn't like that one. I'm going to go with this. And then this. There. So we'll make this one maybe more in the front, back. Oh, and then I wanted to level this up. So it's kind of like one of those ceramic pots, right? So maybe this could go in the front. That would look nice. All right. Just generally putting this out there. So if this texture, the plane was like the whatever the ground that's sitting on, and this would be the wall. So I'd want to have this stuff sitting just in front of it, and then this would be closer still. Okay, so All right, I think that means we can glue things down. Oh, that's right. I left this up also because I thought maybe some kind of, I could do those butterflies again, because I don't know, that's not a great match. Maybe I will do that butterfly again. Then I have this, these are old ones. That would look kind of cool as a flowering one of those. All right, overthinking things. So I'm gonna just, I'm going to do the tape runner because I'm almost out of glue. Except that went into the Bermuda Triangle too. So I really don't understand. There we go. Not pretty, but all right. And then that'll go here. All right, and we'll put this and then this will go and then this bigger one go in this pot. All right, and then this one will go more in front. Maybe I should have made this over a little bit. Okay, because this is not fitting. How would this look in the back? Yeah, I don't like the brown smudge I put on there, but maybe I could put more green dueling ink. All right, and then get a little extra green on there. Of course, now it's kind of wet, but okay, a little glue there. Could probably use a glue dot. That probably would have been less messy. And then we're gonna put dimensionals. And these smaller ones for this. Yay. There, and then I could put that over the smudge I didn't like. How about that? There. So this is discontinued, but we have some that are similar like that, which is why I thought I would include that. All right. So it's not super fancy. I think in a lot of ways I like this blue one better, but hopefully, and then I have the super simple card right here. Oops. All right. So hopefully you enjoyed that and you learned a couple things, got some ideas, all of that, and that you would like to come back. If anyone's interested in that stamp camp, do let me know. I want to make a decision by Thursday to find out, you know, how much I need to get ready. So, yeah. So our catalog's almost over. This is the time. That's one of the reasons I did that. Oh, and that's the other thing. This bundle is only going to be a bundle for another week or so. And these are a couple other ones that I have that are in the same boat. So this one, we're going to have these two, but we're not going to have them together. So this is your chance to get them 10% off if you want to. That was one of the things I was doing a lot of thinking, because I was like, do I want to do one of each card or one of each of these? But I'm going to do a whole session with these, whether or not they're on sale together. And then this one I just got. It's Butterfly Brilliant Bundle. Blah. And I haven't used this, but it's really pretty. And I thought, since I have a lot of flowers, but not many butterflies or insects or anything right now, so I thought I'll get this one while it's on sale. So I haven't used this one, but I will. So guess that's my alarm. That's 9 o'clock, so it's time to go. So have a wonderful night and see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.